Yeah,
Because
that's
I think
yeah.
because I think I kind of see he's doing what I'm doing because he's good in hockey, but he limits himself.
Why? So it could be some
So he
inherited
says he
stuff.
wants to reach that level, but he's so
It's
yeah.
scary, right? Isn't that such a weird one? It's like I'm scared to, well, it's like I'm scared to be seen.
Well, I don't
And
know if my energy is rubbing off on him, and that's why.
there could be
So
there could be inherited stuff, right? Too. Like
yeah,
we pass all of our stuff that's not processed. This could be like beyond you as well, right? This
yeah.
could be
So
from
I
your
want to clear that for
ancestors.
him because he can do it. He just has to believe it in himself. So
Yeah, this is from your mom's side.
I believe that.
Yeah, it's definitely fear of success. It's a fear of being targeted, not so much as, yeah, I guess being seen, right? It's a fear of being successful. Break
Yep.
it down, fear of being seen, because if you're seen at that level, there's more targets on your back, right?
Oh
So
yeah, you just hit the nail on the target. You just hit the nail on the coffin there because
yeah,
I've always been, okay, no, you go first, or yeah, you do this, or yeah, you're right.
okay, okay.
You just boom.
Let's see.
I don't want to know anyone where anyone, I don't want anyone to know where I live and all that stuff. I want to
Yeah,
do it, but I don't want to do it. Remember? Yeah.
yeah. So this actually started with your mom. It doesn't go further back. So something happened with your mom at some point in her life. It didn't get properly processed. Maybe she spoke up about something and something, she got attacked, right? Um,
She did from my uncle. She spoke
okay.
out about my mom. She spoke out about my grandma, who should have been in a home because she was living by herself. And
Hmm.
she spoke out. She says, well, fine. If you guys don't want to take care of her, then I'm not. Like, she should be in a home. And two of my uncles kind of
Yeah.
disowned her.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So that did get processed, that got passed down. Okay. So
I love
anything
you, mom, but why do you keep passing down your stuff to me?
But it's awesome because this work, we're clearing it for you. We're gonna clear it for Jean-Luc as well as mom too. So when she reincarnates, she won't have to clear like this like debt or whatever, right? A
All
lesson
right.
to
See? Oh, I
go
just got the
through.
shivers.
Good.
So, yeah,
Okay, is
I'm
there anything
helping you,
else?
mom. Whew. I just got the shivers there and it's hot here. So,
Oh, that's awesome. Good, good, good. So we're clearing this. What's your mom's name again?
Lorette.
Laurette. Okay, so we're clearing this for Laurette, Lise, and Jean-Luc. They're all time and space. Yeah, it's like in the DNA. It's like encoded in there. Holy crap. Okay. We're gonna bring that out to 010. Anything else to clear around that? Okay, it's clearing, I'm hearing. So it's gonna happen over time.
Okay.
Okay, just for the rest of the day, just because it's a lot at once.
I
Um,
believe that
yeah.
because it can shift lives.
I heard there could be some anger that comes up with it. It's like a repressed anger as well. So
I've been
this
having some anger
okay.
yesterday and
Yeah,
today.
okay. I'm hearing that. So just be mindful of that today. And same with Jean-Luc, if he's like and irritated or a little bit like ragey today, it's
Okay.
just
It's not his
he won't
hormones this time because, he is kind of like that at his age right now.
yeah. Yeah. So today it might be that.
Okay.
Um, so just
Well,
being
we're
like,
celebrating Pa's mom's birthday tonight, so hopefully the rage
oh,
will go away. So
yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
subtle.
He might not, but just make sure he drinks lots of water today, probably just to
Yeah.
help that pass through. So, um, okay, let's start. This is Lise. She is a spiritual entrepreneur, a reflexologist. She's amazing at what she does. And what's been coming up for her, she feels stuck in right planning and researching. Like you know what to do, Lise, but you're not moving forward on it, right?
I'm procrastinating. I'm always
Procrastinating.
finding something else to do than to push the button type of thing,
I hear you.
right?
Okay. Yes. Super common, by the way, super common. Um, so we're just going to go into a quantum reset today and see what exactly sitting underneath that. And we'll just see what comes up. So already I'm getting a bunch of information coming through about this. Um, so you tend to beat yourself up about this. as well, I'm hearing. Like you're really hard on yourself. Like you see yourself doing these things. Um, because it's not that you don't know what to do. You actually do know what to do. It's just it's you're distracting yourself, right? So the pattern is you keep trying to make things feel safe, stable, and like guaranteed before you actually move forward. Um,
Yes, probably.
so you plan more, you research more, you try to get it like right the first time.
I'm a manifester, so yeah, I have to get everything, all my ducks in a row before, and there's always an extra duck to add.
Right? The ducks don't end. That's the problem. So
Yeah.
what that's doing though, it's keeping you stuck in preparation mode instead of movement. So hold on, there's more coming. Okay, and I don't know if you're conscious of this or if it's like a subconscious thing, but what you think is happening, like on the surface, is or underneath the surface, is that you need more confidence, more motivation, more clarity before you can move forward. So that's why you're kind of preparing.
The confidence I can relate to, yeah. I always think I need to have more information before I can. So if someone questions me, then I have the information. I know I have the information and I can answer any question, but I just feel like I don't feel like I could answer the question.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so but it's not a confidence, right? It's not a confidence problem. And you also make grow confidence actually moving forward because then you build the confidence because your brain sees the evidence of, you know, somebody asks you a question and you can answer it. Your brain's like, I know I've got this, right? So, okay, we're going deeper. I'm hearing. So
Sorry.
underneath that, no, no, no. It's all good. There's a pattern here of needing to do things the right way, not messing it up, so that I'm not being judged, right? I'm not getting it wrong. So your system is like, let's just gather more information so we don't fail. Um, let's see what else. Okay, there's a bigger piece. So when you finally go to take action, your body reacts like it's not safe, right? So it's not neutral for you yet. Um,
Maybe that's why I've been getting headaches and backaches and stuff like that. Because as soon as I was doing good and I was moving forward with a bunch of stuff, and then I was like, yeah, I got this. And all of a sudden, ching,
okay,
and I was like, ooh,
we're coming back to this later, but have you been having joint pain? Because that's coming up for you. That's something actually before we even got on that I was getting was joint.
yeah,
Okay, we'll talk about
my
that. And it
knees.
is you
Yep.
not moving forward, by the way, but we'll get deeper into that. So please remind me to come back to this. You know what? I'm gonna write that down. Okay.
Thought
Um,
it was just my walks on the treadmill that was causing it, but
no, it's not. It's this. We'll get into it. Okay, so where were we?
it's deeper.
Okay, yeah, it's because your system's reading action as this could go badly, this can overwhelm me, this can expose me. I'm just hearing all these different things coming up. So instead of moving forward, you shut down in that preparation mode. So that's why things feel slow. Um,
Must be in my subconscious because I always say out loud, I'm like, yeah, like this will be amazing. Like I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And it must be, like you say, in my subconscious that's saying, you're not ready.
there's something in there that's still, there's programs, okay, that are needing attention still. So there's things that are like going on in the background that are playing over and over and over again, right? So kind of like when, when you repeat something enough that's happening in the subconscious, it kind of takes a life of its own and it just becomes a program. Kind of like the TV and like mainstream media or right? They're programming your mind by saying the same or commercials, the same thing over and over and over again. It actually
Yeah,
becomes, it affects you and it becomes a program.
I believe that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Action feels like pressure for you also. So, like if you start it, you actually have to follow through with it, and then you're like locked in, and then there's all of these expectations on you.
Yeah,
Um,
that would be, I feel that one. That
yeah,
resonates with me. Yeah.
so then you just stay in that planning because it actually keeps you in control then. Um, let me see. Okay, so okay, and yes, there's a piece around success coming up. Um, so part of you actually, yes, does not fully trust that you can hold success long term. Like If this works, can I actually keep it going? Can I actually stay consistent? Can I actually handle what comes with it? So it's
Hmm.
safer to stay at the starting line. Um,
That's one. Yeah, that's
okay,
totally one.
okay. And what else? Okay, and this is where there's like an internal split happening. So there's a part of you that wants more, that's ready, that's wants to push forward, and then there's another part of you that's like, nope, we're not doing that. That's way too much. Okay, so I don't know if you know tarot, but I just got the Five of Wands shown to me. So it's like you're fighting yourself. It's like this
I can see
internal
that.
conflict with you, and that's why I say you're really hard on yourself around this. And yeah, and yeah, just honestly, I think it's like that planning and researching is just giving you a sense of control over all of this stuff that's going on underneath. Um, it lets you feel like you're moving forward by doing all those things without actually having to be seen yet. Okay, so it's like you're already aware of some of this though, right? And you understand a lot. So the shift is learning how to feel safe while you're taking action, not before.
How to kick ass with the how to kick the ass of the one that's saying no, no, no. How do I fight?
Yes. Yeah, yeah, because that part of you is like, this isn't safe. Like, I don't want to do this. This is like, woo, 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 alert, right?
But I
Okay,
want to do it. That's the thing.
yes, yes. There is the other part that's like, no, we're ready. Like, let's do this. And this part's like, no, we're not. So we are going to work. This is all stuff we're going to clear. These are just messages that are coming through. We haven't even gotten to the clearing yet, which we will
Oh,
go
geez.
deeper.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it's like you're waiting to feel ready first, and that's the loop that's keeping you stuck. So what this looks like going forward. Okay, so we're not going big, we're not forcing anything, and we're just going to work with your system. So for you, like it seems, I love my stairwell example because you're at the bottom of the stairwell, and most people just want to go right to the top of the stairwell, and that's just not how it freaking works. So, especially when it feels unsafe in the nervous system, um, so it's just taking that first step, and then the next step, and the next step. So for you to build safety, that's what you need to do. It's just like baby steps. So small, controlled steps, things your body can actually handle so it doesn't go into like overwhelm.
Yeah.
Okay, at the same time, what are we getting here? Okay, there's some emotional stuff here that needs to be cleared around pain past. There's pressure, fear of things going wrong. Yeah, you're still holding on to that, but it's like capped out right now in your system of what feels safe for you to hold. So that's what we're going to be clearing and expanding today. Yay! Let's see what comes up for
Let's
you.
make my baby steps a little larger.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If you make them too big, you're going to keep pulling yourself back. So
Oh,
if you
yeah.
make them smaller, it's more neutral to you, and that's how you're going to build the safety rather than going big and then boop, pulling right back.
Gotcha.
Baby steps builds that safety because we have to teach that it's okay. It's safe. No one's gonna hurt you. Okay, we'll see what else
Yeah.
comes up. Oh, this is a lot. It's overwhelming, so I feel like it's
Sorry.
overwhelming you. No, it's all good. Okay, this is what the Five of Wands was. This is you'll actually have a subconscious identity running in your subconscious, and it is this prosperity, I would call it like a prosperity inner conflict. And it's repeated so much that it's like an identity that's actually running. Um, so I don't know if you know what I mean when I say that. So it's kind of like, let's say your subconscious is like a library, and there's all of these books in the library that get made as you go through life. They can be ancestral as well, past lives. All of that is in your subconscious library. So whenever there's energy build up enough, we have like these little identities, these little books that get created that store information. So yours is this prosperity inner conflict. So what that means is there's a part of you, that's the Five of Wands, that wants growth, that wants success, that wants more, and that other part that is literally in conflict with that. And this is deep. So this is at a 710 deep. So that's my scaling system to see how anchored that energy is in the subconscious. Um, so this has been wired for a little while. I forgot to ask these, how old are you?
50,
50?
I'm going to be 52 in 2 months.
Okay, 2 months. All right.
Holy crap.
That's crazy, hey?
Thanks for making that aware.
Oh, you're 52 years young. Almost 52. Because I'm getting 51 here is coming
I
up.
am 51. May is my
Yeah.
birthday, so
Okay, so
yeah.
like present this like not long, there's some stuff that's been happening where they're like I don't know if it's conscious or not, but that's where maybe this overwhelm is coming up. Um like too
Yeah,
much, too fast, too heavy, or like life required life required more than you had capacity, like you're just like overloaded, like done. Um just built up over time and
yeah,
that
when my husband was up north, I was everything, right? So he
okay.
was gone for almost a year, where he'd only be home 10 days and gone for a month. So I did everything.
Yeah.
So he's been
Yeah.
home since October and I've been able to relax.
Okay.
But I think self-conscious, subconscious, it's
Mhm.
still,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't released that yet because it was a lot.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was work, it was reflexology, it was hockey 5 days a week. It was, yeah,
That's a lot. Yeah, you're basically like a single mom working full time, trying to do your business, and hockey is full time too.
hockey's full
I
time.
don't know how you
So
hockey moms do it, honestly. That in itself seems stressful. So okay, that's what's coming up. So a lot of the blocking you're feeling right now is that overwhelm. Every time you start to
yeah,
move toward, or every time you start moving toward more visibility, more success, more responsibility, your system is referencing that overwhelm.
brings me back to that moment and
Yeah,
it's like,
you're
whoop,
like,
yippee.
no, I don't want to do that again. That was too much.
It was,
And
yeah.
it's going like last time this happened, it was overwhelming and I feel like I couldn't handle it, right? So again, it's like unconsciously, we all do this. We're trying to control the situations to just to make it more calm for ourselves and safe because that was not
Yeah.
fun for you. So instead of letting you move forward, right, it slows you down, it stalls you, it keeps you in that planning. So from your perspective, I'm just listening to your higher self is coming through. Your higher self
It
has
can go
lots to
away.
say, actually. It feels like,
Is that a good thing or a bad
yeah, no,
thing?
there's good things. You're getting an upgrade, I was just told as well. So you just, okay, your higher self is saying, like, I just can't get myself to do it. That's like something going on in your subconscious. Um, so we're going to clear the overwhelm away. Jean-Luc was also absorbing this overwhelm as well.
We were together pretty much
Yeah.
all the time and he saw me because we had practice, we had football, he had his friends, we had my work, I had a client. This it
Mhm.
was nonstop go. So I could see why now he's having that issue of yeah, he wants to move forward, but he's
Yeah.
like just gonna dilly-dally here.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, don't be like me.
Yeah. Yeah. He was okay. So we're clearing that for Jean-Luc as well.
He's got so much potential. Don't be like me.
Probably his higher self's coming through too. And he was feeling it as well and like missing being home and feeling like he couldn't be there to help. So I don't know if he's
Yeah.
ever said those things to you, but he's
He voiced those things.
okay.
Yeah, he voiced those things. So that totally.
Good. Then yeah, it was just like wanting confirmation to just really know that he really did mean that. Anything else? He's like, no. Okay, cool. And just sending you lots of love because I want to cry right now. Like just
Okay.
feeling that.
I know he wanted to be here and I know he was torn a lot because he was providing for us, but yet he knew it was all on me
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I know he felt bad and we've had some good discussions about that.
Yeah. He just
So,
he wants you to know that you're stronger than you think you are also.
and maybe it's a little bit of subconscious now coming up because he is going to go away for 10 days again at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
So maybe we're both feeling that energy now because it was just said this week, actually.
Okay.
Actually, it was just said the other day, and
Oh,
that's when my migraine in my head started. After that went,
mm, yeah. Yeah.
wow,
Well, hopefully this helps this
that
clearing.
just connected.
Yeah. Yeah. Stress, right? Your nervous system's like, oh my God, we're going back to what we did before. Um,
But it'll just be with football, not hockey. So that's
Yeah,
okay.
it'll be
Football's
less.
nice.
It'll be less. And you can be outside. Winter's tough because you're stuck inside. Like, I don't know. I guess you're going out to hockey rink. I do not like it when it's minus 40. So I tend to stay inside. I just am like sensitive to cold.
Well, I'm angry now because of the weather this
It
week. Like
can go away.
I've noticed that I'm tense and I'm
Yeah,
angry
yeah,
because of I'm done.
yeah,
I'm done. Like
yeah,
my body, I know is kind of yelling, going, you need to go outside. Like you need this.
yeah.
And so I try, but
Hmm,
I'm
hmm.
done with this weather.
Yeah, me too. It needs to be spring and nice out. And we got like a little bit of a tease and got ripped away. And I'm like, hold on. There's more stuff. So yeah, so you're being protected from that overwhelm. So this is why pushing harder will not work for you. Like going big will not work for you right now until you build that safety because part of you is holding that like this pattern is not uh convinced that more equals safe.
It's funny because I'm writing about that. How women my age pushing harder does not
Yeah,
work.
it does not work. Right?
I'm
That's
living proof.
amazing. Yes. Good. And you exactly, you got that experience. So that is amazing because I'd rather hear from somebody who lived from it than somebody who's speaking from theory and has no effing clue what the hell they're talking about when there's somebody who's been through it and knows. Um,
Well, with exercising too, pushing harder at my age is not going to get the results. It's actually doing less that's going to get you the results.
that's why I think my
So
back went out. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're working on that version of you that felt that overwhelm, and we're letting your system update out of that because
ooh,
you're
I'm feeling
ready to
pressure in
let
my
that
head right
go.
now. Holy
Yeah,
smokes.
we're clearing that out so you can move forward without your body pulling you back. Okay, let's
Wow.
let's see. Um, okay, so that's clearing out for the next 24 hours. Um, so what is
Literally, my head feels like tingly right
okay?
now.
Good. So it's sitting. So your brain is part of your nervous system, so it's sitting in there, and that's the overwhelm. Is probably too like racing thoughts.
Yeah,
Um,
literally right here. I feel tingling. It's freaky.
Crazy. Yeah,
That's cool.
I'm
It's like the
gonna.
pressure is gone. There's been a pressure because I've had a migraine the last couple days and if I had a headache and I know it's all body related,
Yeah,
but I feel like just now when you were saying it's clearing, it was like tingly here. It was really cool.
crazy. That is so cool. I love it when that happens because some people don't feel anything and they're like, oh yeah, but then I'll have other people and they're like, whoa, I'm like seeing colors or I'm feeling this and that.
Yeah.
But I feel that energy releasing too. Uh, Solar plexus releasing as
Which
well.
is
And it was like coming up out of me. I felt that.
and the solar plexus regulates your system,
Yeah.
your nervous
Yeah.
system.
Yes.
So, whew,
Okay, so let's see. We're clearing that inner, so that's that prosperity inner conflict was holding on to all that overwhelm. Um, Anything else around that?
amazing how they're connected.
Right?
You put everything together.
That's wild. I love these sessions.
That's wild. It is wild. I would have never put two and two together till until talking to you.
Yeah, that's good because now awareness is amazing because then the shift happens. You can catch yourself. We're basically updating your system out of that learned overwhelm response. That's what your nervous system is saying. So
Yeah.
you can start moving forward without automatically pulling back and being like, what the hell's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
What?
Okay, so there's an identity coming up. This one is the one. Okay, so this is your higher self identity that's coming up. So we can have like these books in our library, or if you want to think of it as a computer program with files, um,
Mm-hmm.
we can have kind of more negative ones that we pick up over time. And then we
Oh, I've
also
been
have
working on
like
that.
permanent ones that we have through every lifetime, which is our soul and God consciousness and our higher self. And your higher self is coming through, which was already poking at me at the beginning of the session. So the higher self is trying to be more embodied because right now we have a little bit of a split happening. Um, and yeah, and you've got an older pattern that's wired in overwhelm as well, I'm hearing. Um, and then You've got your higher self telling me that we're ready to move forward out of that now. That's a 610. Okay, so we want to bring you in a 10-10 alignment with your higher self.
Let's hit the gas pedal, higher self. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Yeah, like you're connected to your higher self. You can feel it, you can see it, but you're not fully anchored in it yet. Okay, so we're
I've
bringing.
been better on that. I've been not as negative. I've been positive. I've been
Mhm,
working on that. But
mhm, mhm.
once again,
It's more so like listening to her and like she's sending you messages through your intuition. So there's just a little bit of distortion. It's really not that bad. A 610. We want to bring it to a 10-10 alignment. Okay. All right, so we're bringing that to a full 10 where you can actually start operating from that version more consistently, I'm hearing, because you do tap in and out, right? There's that battle.
dipping my toe, but not ready.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, there's some offensive energy coming up, affecting this connection between you and your higher self. It's doing something internal. So basically, offensive energy is negative projections. It can be like negative thought loops, the way we speak to ourselves, the way we go against ourselves. It could be other people saying things and then that are negative, and then we absorb them. Like, but this
I'm
is
trying.
you're doing
Trying.
this to yourself. So this is super common. We're always hardest on ourselves. Um, it's like you're being passive aggressive with yourself. It's not loud and it's not super, it's very subtle, like the second guessing yourself, delaying things you know you should do, telling yourself, later instead of now, kind of pulling
I do
back a
that to
little.
Jean-Luc too, and I got to stop that. I noticed
Okay.
I did that to him yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry. That's
Yeah.
not on you. That's on me."
Okay. Um,
Damn it. Thought I was getting better. We'll get
yeah,
there.
yeah, no, no, no. See, you're being hard on yourself already. Allez, madame. No. Okay, so it's like it's very subtle. So on the surface, it doesn't look like self-sabotage, but underneath it is. Um,
Okay.
And we all do this, right? We all do this to ourselves to a certain extent. That offensive energy is an 8 out of 10. So it's kind of a strong pattern, stronger than the overwhelm pattern. And this is connected, what ages are coming up? 51. So that overwhelm caused a lot of this too. Um, yeah, it's just something been building and reinforcing. Let me see.
I have been better in saying, "Okay, I need help with this.
Yeah, okay,
Okay, I need
good.
help
That's
with
good.
this."
That's
I have
really
been
good.
better, but there are days where then I just go, "Ah."
Yeah, yeah. So this pattern is affecting that connection with the higher self. Is that right? Yes.
I do.
Clearing, we're going to clear that out. Is it a program running? Yeah, it's like literally a program. So we're going to bring that program to a full stop and dissolve and dismantle this through all time and space. Um, yeah, it's just such a push and pull for you. I just keep showing you moving forward, then pulling back at the same time, almost like this battle. Okay.
It's just a salsa move. Forward,
Yeah.
back, forward, back. I do like dancing. Maybe it's just a salsa move.
Oh, that's awesome. So, okay, so we're not just removing the overwhelm, we're also clearing this internal resistance where you're kind of working against yourself without realizing it. Um, so once this is cleared, there's actually nothing stopping you from moving forward the way you've been wanting to, is what your higher self just said.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, okay. So there's another layer coming up around power and responsibility. So this is about how you hold authority, how you make decisions, how much responsibility you actually let yourself carry. And I'm seeing a pattern of expecting to be rescued. I'm hearing this is a 610. This isn't
Mhm.
recent though. This is from the past. This life. Past life? No. Okay. It's not the strongest thing in your system, but it's just kind of sitting there. It's active. I'm hearing the age 27. Around, I try to get close, right? 27, 3 years before, 3 years after, but I'm being shown 27. You could,
Yeah,
yeah, okay. Um,
well, it was more so in my 30s, I think I was looking to get rescued.
okay, yeah.
Hmm.
Like
It's close.
you couldn't fully felt like you couldn't fully rely on yourself or felt easier or safer, or even necessary to depend on someone else to step in. How is this
Yeah,
affect?
I was I was looking at everyone else and not me. I was looking for validation from everyone else but me.
Okay,
So
okay,
it
so
was,
this,
I think it was around that time frame.
yeah, okay, so this makes sense.
The early 30s, yeah, late.
Yeah.
It was a culmination. There were many years.
Yeah, I think it started building up at that age, probably
Yeah.
kept going, right? And then it's still kind of sitting there in the background, but it's affecting you right now in a way. It's creating hesitation still around fully owning or stepping into your own authority.
I
Um,
did a lot of therapy over that. I thought I
yeah,
got
it's
it over. Damn it.
crazy how these like things just stick in the subconscious, but we're clearing them out. So the therapy is
That's
good,
good.
but the clearing the programs, the energy around it is gonna really help because there's a part of you that's still like someone else will handle this, or I don't have to carry this yet. So let me see. So even though consciously you want to move forward, there's that part of you at 27, late 20s, early 30s that's still slightly like handing that power away. And then it slows, I'm hearing decision making and the action and the follow through. Okay. This
True.
is where we're coming to the joints. We're coming full. Thank you.
Yay.
This is interesting. So, because I'm talking, but I'm also talking to your higher self here. And
Yeah.
when I ask what needs to be cleared around that like younger age, your joints are coming through, your physical joints are coming through.
I was doing a lot of dancing then, so yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is freaking wild. I love this. So yeah, your joints are right, would allow movement, flexibility. They support in your body. They literally
Yeah, I
help.
started
Mhm.
dancing in 2006, and so the 27 was like 2001, 2002. So yeah, it was in that time frame.
Crazy. Okay, I love this.
Yeah,
Right?
I was in
Okay,
my
so
ballroom.
your joints, well, physically, but energetically as well, help you carry weight and like move forward. So when there's a distortion, we've got that distortion around your power and authority and responsibility, then it shows up in your body as um, resistance to moving forward. There could be stiffness, I mean, aches and pains, but then it's because everything starts energetically first and then it starts showing you physically what's right you're holding. So that
The past
hesitate.
couple of weeks where it's been really sore. My
Okay.
legs, even to get up, my hips, and I know my hips hold grief and anger and
Yeah, there's hesitation in action. There's the resistance to moving forward that are like in your joints at this point. So,
back off, joints. I want to do this.
so it's like energetically your system's like, I don't want to fully carry this anymore. So let's start clearing out the joints and all of this energy so far. Anything else I need to clear around this? How long to clear?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, so we're clearing that out. Okay, so back to this pattern of wanting to be rescued. What else? Anything else? So yeah, it's just that's just causing that resistance to fully like holding yourself up and moving forward on your own. So much so that's showing up in the joints. So what we're gonna do here is clear that expectation of being rescued to a 0-10 imbalance and bring your authority to a 10-10 alignment and your power to a 10-10 alignment. And we're calibrating your system right now so that you can hold this. We're just putting in some more positive belief systems in your solar plexus. Again, is coming up. I can move forward with this. I trust myself to carry this forward. Anything else? No. Because once that shifts, you're not waiting anymore. You're deciding and you're moving. So there's another layer coming up around receiving. So this is your capacity to receive, support, help, money, guidance, rest, all of that. And what's coming up here
Getting
is
better at receiving, but
yeah, is receiving is actually okay. So there's some shame in your system from okay, young, childhood, 7. No. Oh, this is sitting at a 7 out of 10. I'm hearing. Okay.
I had a lot of shame in my childhood.
Yes.
Lots.
Yes. So I'm getting specifically, I'm hard to say how old you are here. 11, maybe a bit younger. It's hard to say around that age. Anyway, we're going back to around that age.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like something was absorbed here from a male figure, but not a parent or a sibling.
Yeah, yeah. But I was younger, but yeah.
Okay.
And maybe, yeah, a little younger than 11 too. Yeah.
Um, this isn't something you consciously chose. This is something your system picked up on and held on to. It's an energetic stain. It's like you're stained. This person stained you.
Well, yeah, because he took advantage of me.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I talk about it, but I don't. So
Yeah.
that's probably why it's stained.
Yeah. It's like this imprint that's just lingers. And
Yeah.
it's kind of taints the way your system experiences receiving.
Yeah.
So with that there, instead of receiving feel like a natural state of being or that it's safe, the underlying feeling is discomfort, guilt, shame, or like you shouldn't have it.
Yep.
So even then, like if you want support, even when you need help, even if now that's showing up now as like money or opportunities are available, your system's not fully open to it. So it either resists it, deflects it, or it feels off when it does come in. There's like something that feels a little bit off about it, is what I'm hearing.
I try, but yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Hmm. I think that's a big one for women, but especially for those tender years, 0 to 10. I can relate with your story. It's really hard to receive um, when you don't get
Because
any
there's always the
support.
guilt attached to it. And so
Hmm.
you kind of lower yourself as well because you
Yeah.
don't think you're good enough to
Yep.
receive this. So
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, I'm working on it,
Yep.
but
Yep.
yeah.
Baby steps. Okay, so this is directing totally into everything that we've been working on today because, yeah, if receiving feels unsafe, then stepping into more, having more, being supported at a higher level, that's all going to feel unsafe. So
Yeah.
where all of this has been coming down to that young age. So we're going to
The root.
clear this
Yeah.
imprint. There's nothing stopping me from clearing this. No. So your system can start receiving as neutral rather than something that's like,
Bye-bye.
yes.
Sayonara.
Mhm.
Adios.
Okay, so an exercise. I won't be able to do it with you now, so I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you the recording of this as well.
Okay.
Is going back when you have time alone and going to that little girl that's 11, 10,
Yep.
maybe younger, and just giving her a big old hug and giving her the support she needed at the time that she did not get.
Okay.
So the tools to be able to like get through the trauma that happened at that age and you actually being the support system for her because she didn't get much support.
Correct.
That's going to help you a lot and feel supported now.
Okay.
And if you have to do it a couple of times, do so. It might take more than one time, but you'll know. Um,
Hmm.
but that's huge. And you can just visualize like even the tools like coming like gold coming down over her and showering her.
There's an image that always comes to mind, and I see myself there. So
Yeah.
I'll go back there and I'll do that
Yeah.
support
Yes.
with that image.
She's still feeling unsupported. That's why. Like she was still holding on to that shame of what happened then.
Okay.
So yeah, just talking to her and it's not her fault, right? And that you're here for her now and we can let this go and move forward. And also tell her how old you are now.
Okay.
That it was a long time ago and yeah, that it's time
Okay.
and she's safe now to move forward. So that's a big part of you holding you back. Um,
Okay.
okay, so I'm being told, okay, anything else to clear? That's clearing for more than one day. So the next 4 days. So the usual, taking hot salt baths, opening up, detoxing with a salt bath, lots of water, the usual grounding helps to as you
Yeah.
clear this out. Okay, so let's see, moving forward. This is just more guidance of, so this is what I want you to focus on. Like I
Okay.
said, we're not doing anything big. We're working with where you are now, not against it. So the first thing we need to do is interrupt that planning loop. So what I want you to do is give yourself a limit. Like if you see yourself doing it or you're interested in something, you can plan, you can research, but cap it at like 20 minutes. So you don't get like lost in it. Um,
Okay.
After that, take one small action. Does like no matter how small, just one movement forward.
Okay.
Because like we said, that planning is what's keeping you stuck. Second, yeah, I'm hearing like shrinking everything down so your system feels safe with big steps because it doesn't feel safe with big steps. So instead of
No.
thinking I need to figure it all out, you're going to do baby steps like today I'm sending a message. I did that, bravo, good job. Maybe you post one thing, awesome.
Yep.
We're doing one little actions every day, write one idea out. Like that's how small it can be and letting
This
it
is
be
the card
enough.
I pulled today. It says, I am present. I breathe into this perfect moment without fear of the future or regret of the past. That is the
Nice.
card I pulled today. And
Ah.
that's exactly what you're telling me.
Yes, yes. I love it. That is perfect. So you pulled that for a freaking reason. Amazing. That is so good.
Yep.
So we're just building that safety through those small movements.
Okay. I'll do
And
baby
the
steps. I'll do,
baby steps
yeah.
is going to be compound into that big action. It's just when you think of it right now, it's like 100 stairs and you're looking up and you're like, holy shit, how do I get up there? Like it's overwhelming. Like I can't even, so I'm just gonna stay here. But
Yep.
when you just, like I was saying, take that first step, then the next day take the second step. It compounds over time. We don't need to have everything happen like this. It's
No.
safer for us to do it this way. Okay, so before you take action, regulate your system first. Something super
Yep.
simple. One hand on your chest. I'm hearing one hand on the back of your neck.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a good one too. I
And
usually do this, but yeah, okay. I'll do this.
whatever works for you, that's just what I was shown. But if
Yep.
that works better, do that. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Do it for 2 minutes. Go make a post.
Okay.
Go write a blog. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Message
Yes.
somebody. Hey, you
I,
want
I
to,
do blog, so yes, good one.
right? Yeah. So you're shifting your energy because in everything we write, everything we say, like people can pick that up. A lot of people unconsciously can pick up the energy on these things.
Okay.
Um, so that's going to help calm your system so it doesn't go into that overwhelm when you move. So just taking that moment, breathing for 2 minutes, that's all you need to do, and then write the thing and post it, and you're good. You're done. That's
Okay.
it. You did the thing. Now, what else? Because yeah, it's just like if I start, I'm stuck. So I have to keep going. So every time you do something, you literally say, I want you to literally say to yourself, this is enough for today. Because you're then teaching your body, I can start and then I can also stop. That's coming up. I don't know. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna say it. I don't know if that resonates or not, but I'm like, okay. Um,
it does.
Also, I'm being told, watch the subtle ways you're holding yourself back because it isn't super obvious, but you did notice because you did say, like, I'll do it later. You said yesterday you had noticed that. I just need one
Mhm.
more thing. So those are like little
Okay.
cues that you're playing that pattern or
Okay.
that loop. We want to close that loop.
Yeah.
So when you catch that, I want you to gently interrupt it and just do the smallest version of whatever. Like, oh, I'll do it later. We'll just do a little bit now. Um,
Okay.
And then the last piece is letting yourself receive, which I know sounds easier than said and done, but even in small ways, letting people
Yeah.
helping you, not brushing things off or downplaying things I'm hearing.
I've
Ah,
been better at that. I've been better, but yeah.
I'm
Uh,
allowed to receive this. This is what you're supposed to say to yourself.
okay.
Allowed to
I'm allowed
receive
to
this.
receive this.
So yeah, it's not like you need more clarity. You already know what to do, I'm hearing. So what we're doing is just teaching you that it's safe to actually move forward. And that's
Yeah.
what's going to really shift for you. Um, so we cleared
We'll
a
stop
lot.
the loop.
Yes, closing out off that loop.
Yeah.
And it sometimes it happens quick for people and sometimes it takes a long time. Everybody's different,
Oh, yeah.
right? It's everybody's
I
different. So
know.
I can't say like sometimes I'll have a client that says, "Oh my God, like in a week or 2 weeks, like they can't post content." And then they're like, I released one client, she had videos for a year. She wasn't releasing them. Within 2 weeks, she started releasing all of the videos. And then one
Wow.
person, some people are, depends how consciously aware they are. It took them a lot longer. Um, but in a year, like it was like a year, and then they were like out there on fire. It was awesome. Okay, so we cleared a lot today. We cleared around that overwhelm pattern, the internal conflict, the way you've been kind of subtly holding yourself back. So we're not going to try and do everything at once. We're just going to focus on, or you, I guess, are going to focus on small, consistent steps that we talked about, and then that helps your system catch up. Um,
Yep.
what else? Anything else? I think that's it for today. So, like I
That's a
said,
lot for
for the
today.
next 4 days, yes, for you and Jeanne. Um, so this isn't something I'm hearing. Yeah, okay. That necessarily, sometimes we need more than one session, right? Um,
Hmm.
so we started this work, but it's obviously it's very layered, right? Because we have these identities running, we have the nervous system and our energetic patterns that we need to keep stabilizing and
Hmm.
expanding over time. And the version of you that you're trying to step into, she's there, but she's not fully anchored, but you're going to keep working on that at home, day by day, since that's where the ongoing work actually matters. That's the hard part, right? Is taking the responsibility and doing the work ourselves. It's tough
Yep.
to do that and to like catch ourselves because it's not just about the clearing once, right? It's about holding that new state and then reinforcing it and showing ourselves it's state and are safe and then building the capacity to live from that place.
Hmm.
So if this resonates with you, I would love to recommend you stepping into a longer term container with me where we work together consistently. We clear up what comes up, we stabilize your system, and actually integrate these shifts so you can move forward without dropping back into the same patterns, right? So I
Hmm.
help you with the integration piece because that's the piece most people have issue with is the integration and embodiment. We have a lot of information, but it's harder to actually anchor it in,
Oh, I believe that.
right? Because you're like right at the edge. Like that's how I see you, right at the edge where things can start clicking and moving, or right, we always have this or
Yep.
the loop back in that same cycle. So if that's
Totally.
something you feel like you're ready for, we can talk about that later and what that would look like and get you supported properly in it. So
Sounds good.
I will send you the recording of today's session. So if you want to like go back, take notes, kind of like what we talked about. Um,
Yeah.
sometimes watching it again helps.
Especially what I need to do for at home and stuff like that, like
Mhm,
the
mhm.
talking to my younger self and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So that'd be
yeah,
good.
yeah. The support system. She needs that support system, which is showing up like now, like it's all
Yeah.
tied together. I feel unsupported from the beginning of the year, that overwhelm. Same with that age. There's a lot of overwhelm and like feeling not supported and took
Oh
an
yeah. The recurring theme.
yeah, right. So, okay,
So I
anything?
gotta fix the older to fix the newer.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Anything else? No. Okay. And yeah, if anything comes up, let me know. Message me.